S26 Ultra is going to feature some massive updates, and this update is much needed and a new look is finally great. Although S25 Ultra is on a really good deal from Samsung, which you can avail from a prior listed in this video. Samsung is going to change the design on S26 Ultra, we all know. But if they change it like we wanted, this is a new look of S26 Ultra, and some do claim a new look, but let's be honest, this is not real. Although we really wanted this kind of a design, but boxier shape and matte finish is no more. As according to Ice Universe, I must clarify that this is clearly not the real S26 Ultra. I'm just assuming it is the S26 Ultra based on the assumption that Samsung does not change its design feature. My original text is also very clear. This design looks more like S24 Ultra, and I kinda like this design. This looks good, but this is not the final design, as Samsung is going to make it rounded as base model S26. Although if you want sharp corners, you can go at least with the S25 Ultra with the discounted pricing listed in this video. There's a feature we waited for years on Samsung phones, and finally Samsung responded and gave us that feature. The faster charging speed is finally here on S26 Ultra. According to Ice Universe, official test results for the S26 Ultra's all-new 60-watt charging show it can charge from 0 to 75% in just 30 minutes. These test results were tested under Samsung's controlled conditions. In the real-world usage, charging time may be longer or shorter depending on various factors. There's about 10% difference between S25 Ultra and S26 Ultra. As per claims, S25 Ultra claimed charging numbers are 65% in just 30 minutes, while the S26 Ultra at 75% in 30 minutes. Not a massive difference, but still it's a really good update. And on top of this, we are getting a 25-watt wireless charging. Now, let's talk about 7 reasons to go with the S26 Ultra. There are a bunch of changes coming on S26 Ultra. Even one of the potential changes is the design of S26 Ultra. But today is more about what Samsung is bringing to the table, which is better on S26 Ultra compared to previous generations. And there's a source who compiled all the changes. According to Ice Universe, why the only model worth considering is the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Samsung will reserve its newest and most advanced AI features for the S26 Ultra. Even the S25 Ultra will likely need to wait several months to receive these capabilities through updates. The new 60-watt wire charging and 25-watt of wireless charging represent a major upgrade for Samsung users, and both are exclusive to the S26 Ultra. This one is already confirmed. The new private screen intelligent anti-peeping display is also limited to the Galaxy S26 Ultra. This is a highly marketable feature that YouTubers will repeatedly showcase, turning it into a major selling point. This is probably the most awaited feature people are waiting for the S26 Ultra. A larger camera aperture will lead to real-world improvements in image quality. For example, an f1.4 aperture will deliver better optical results in portrait photography. Telephoto performance is also expected to improve, and Samsung may introduce an AI telephoto algorithm similar to Google's to enhance clarity. While a main 200 megapixel is getting an update, there's a big thing going on with the 3x telephoto sensor, where even I said a downgrade, which is obviously difficult to justify if Samsung would do it. On the video side, Samsung is expected to introduce APV technology, which should significantly improve overall image quality. The front-facing camera will have a wider field of view, making it easier to fit 2 people into a single selfie. The front-facing camera size is also larger on S26 Ultra compared to the S25 Ultra, which was already shared in the render. Additional upgrades that have not yet been disclosed, primarily on the software side. On the software level, I can say S26 Ultra is bringing some crazy feature as Samsung is ready for the 2026 AI stuff, although S25 Ultra will get it later down the line. The color options reveal the important update of the S26 Ultra. Samsung is going to add some big changes with the S26 Ultra design. The phone is different from the back, and this time the color options are out, and one big thing which will change the direction of S series. According to Ice Universe, the 4 basic color names of S26 Ultras are Black Shadow, White Shadow, Galactical Blue, Ultraviolet. You'll notice that these names are no longer labeled as titanium. Interesting to see the color options while we already have a render showcasing the S26 Ultra colors, and there is no cosmic orange like the iPhone 17 Pro Max. But the main thing Ice pointed out, there is no titanium name in it. So does this mean Samsung also dropped the titanium frame from S26 Ultra? Well, we are not sure about this, but Apple recently reverted back to aluminum. This can be an indication or just a name preference, since this is the first time we heard about no titanium on S26 Ultra, or this could be real. On this note, if you're still here, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Till then, peace out.